Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma tassa. So today we will have we will study about Cetakhila Sutta. Cetakhila Sutta, the mental barrenness, 5 kinds of mental barrenness that I will today just only translation for you, that here the main 5 point, Sattari Kankati, Dhammirankati, Dhamme Kankati, Kankati, Sikhaya Kankati, and Kupito Hoti, Anattamano, etc. So this video, I will translate the sutra for you, and this sutra will be posted in your Telegram. So those who want this copy, and especially next video for Wednesday and Friday, should add Telegrams, and you will see the sutra. So here the translation. Better if we can read just only one sutra here. Bhikkhus, if any bhikkhu or bhikkhunis has not abandoned 5 kinds of mental barrenness and eradicated 5 bondages of the mind, then whether night or day comes, only deterioration in wholesome qualities and not growth is to be expected for the person. So this is first paragraph. I will read all in once, and then we will go to translation together. What are the 5 kinds of mental barrenness that he has not abandoned? Here, a bhikkhu is perplexed about the teacher, doubts him, is not convinced about him, and does not place confidence in him. When a bhikkhu is perplexed about the teacher, doubts him, is not convinced about him, and does not place confidence in him, his mind does not incline to other effort, perseverance, and striving. Since his mind does not incline to other and striving, this is the first kind of mental barrenness that he has not abandoned. It is like the same paragraph that we have to go on. Again, a bhikkhu is perplexed about the Dhamma, perplexed about the Sangha, perplexed about the training, is irritated by the fellow monks, displeased with him, aggressive toward them, ill-disposed toward them. When a bhikkhu is irritated by his fellow monks, displeased with them, aggressive toward them, ill-disposed toward them, his mind does not incline to other effort, perseverance, and striving. Since his mind does not incline to other and striving, this is the 5th kind of mental barrenness that he has not abandoned. These are the 5 kinds of mental barrenness and he has not abandoned. So this is the Cetakhila Sutta. Cetakhila Sutta, mental barrenness. Ceto means mental and Khila means barrenness. So we will go to translation for this. I have translation. There's 2 sutras. We have 2 sutras in this paper. So English, Khmer, Pali, and Pali Romanized. So English word not abandon. not abandon. Appahina, not abandon. Appahina. 5 kinds. Pancha. Mental barrenness. Cetakhila. Ceto and Khila. Ceto and Khila. Eradicate. Samuchina. So this we have to put the word. Not eradicate. Yeah, not eradicate. Asamuchana. Asamuchana, not eradicate. Bondages of the mind. Cetaso vinibanta. Cetaso vinibanta. Bondages of the mind. Whether night or day comes. Yarativa divasova agachati. Whether night or day comes. Only deterioration. Only deterioration. Haniyeva. 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 Not growth. Not growth. No vati. No vati. To be expected. Padikanka. Padikanka. To be expected. Is perfect. Is perfect. Is perplexed. Kankati. About the teacher. Sattari. Sattari. About the teacher. Doubt. Vichikichati. Is not convinced. Natimuchati. Does not place confidence. Na sampasidati. His mind. Tassa chittam. Does not incline. Na namati. Na namati. To other. Atapaya. To other. Atapaya. To effort. Anuyogaya. To perseverance. Satachaya. To striving. Padhanaya. Is perfect about the Dhamma. Dhamme Kankati. Perfect about the Sangha. Sankhe Kankati. Perfect about the training. Sikhaya Kankati. Is irritated by. Kupito hoti. Displeased with. Anatamano. Aggressive toward. Ahatachitto. Ill-disposed toward. Khila jato. Ill-disposed toward. Khila jato. Is not the voice of lust. Avidarago. Not the voice of desire. Avikatachanto. Not the voice of affection. Avikatapemo. Not the voice of thirst. Avigata pipaso. Not the voice of passion. Avigata tanaho. Not the voice of avigata parilaho. Sorry. Not the voice of craving. Avigata tanaho. For sensual pleasure, kameso. For the body, kaye. For forms, rupe. Having eaten as much as he wants until his belly is full. Yavadatang budraya dehakang punchitva. Is intent upon the pleasures of rest. Saya sukhang. Pleasures of sloth. Pasa sukhang. Pleasure of sleep. Mitta sukhang. Lives the spiritual life aspiring for rebirth in. Vanithaya brahmacharyam chariti. A certain orders of devas, anyatarang devanikayam, by this virtue's behavior, imina silena, observant, vatena, austerity, tapena, spiritual life, brahmachariyena, just as siyathapi, during the dark fortnight, kalapake, the moon, Chandasa, only deteriorated in beauty. Hayate vanena, roundness, hayati mandalena, brightness, hayati abhaya, in diameter and circumference, hayati aroha parinahena. So all of these are the translation. So you will get it from Telegram in our group, Telegram group. And now I'm going to give you the first sutra, the Cetakhila Sutta here. It is very short, but if you explain, it will be much more for an hour that we can do in explanation. Actually, in Cambodian Tripitaka, there is a long discourse, but here just only short because we cut the meaning. So see the first paragraphs. Bhikkhus, if any bhikkhu or bhikkhuni has not abandoned 5 kinds of mental barrenness and eradicated 5 bondages of the mind, then whether night or day comes, only deterioration in wholesome qualities and not growth is to be expected for this person. So in this first paragraph, Buddha just opened his teaching, open introduction, open his in order to tell the monk, even bhikkhus or bhikkhuni, female orders and male orders, about the 5 kinds of mental barrenness and the 5 bondages of the mind. So 5 kinds of mental barrenness and 5 bondages of the mind. So here in these paragraphs, the Buddha used the word if. The word is means that's not really happened yet. It is not really happened yet. It will be, but not happened yet. Just only if anyone, bhikkhu or bhikkhuni, if anyone, if anybody, if any person, if any bhikkhu or bhikkhuni or samanera or samaneri or sikhamana or householder, female householder or male householders, all living beings in the universe, if that man or that person, if anyone has not abandoned means not get rid of, not take it out, not chase it away from our mind. So has not abandoned means this person still contain, still hold these 5 kinds of mental barrenness. So he has not abandoned yet. He has not abandoned the 5 kinds of mental barrenness. What is the mental barrenness? Cetakhila. Barrenness means the tough, difficult. So from the previous sutra, like last week, we studied about Anumana Sutra. Anumana Sutra, Venerable Mahamoggallana already teach you, already told the monks about the unwholesome qualities. Unwholesome quality. There are 16 unwholesome qualities and 16 wholesome qualities. So Kusala Dhamma and Akusala Dhamma. So Venerable Mahamoggallana already discussed, already told about the unwholesome quality of the Dhamma. So here, the Buddha mentioned about the barrenness, mental barrenness. Mental barrenness. Barrenness means unwholesome state, unwholesome quality, or the difficulties, or the tough, strong, strength, and not satisfied, not good. It's very bad, very tough, very difficult to move, very difficult to defeat. So barrenness means hard. Okay, barrenness means hard or difficult or not easy to break or tangible thing. So mental barrenness means the mind is tough, mind is bad, mind is not good, mind is not developed, mind is still difficult to advise, to instruct, to admonish. Okay, so this mental barrenness we call Cetakhila. Cetakhila. So Khila means this barrenness. Eradicate is also the same to the word abandon. So eradicate means to abandon, to take it out, to get rid of. So if the monk or anyone has not abandoned and has not eradicate, so has not eradicate the 5 bondages of the mind. So 5 bondages. Bondages, what does bondage mean? Bondage mean to catch it, to bound it, to hold it. To hold what? To hold the mind, to bound the mind, to keep the mind within. So it means bondage. So 5 bondages of the mind mean chitta vinibhata. Vinibhata means the when we have a straight, we have the straight, and we round and we tie something together. So here bound means to tie the mind, to tie the mind in, to tie the mind within. So not release, not leave the mind free. Okay, not leave the mind free. So this is bondage. So 5 bondage of the mind, bhikkhu or bhikkhuni or anyone did not or has not eradicated. So the monk has not abandoned the 5 kinds of mental barrenness and has not eradicated 5 bondages of the mind. Then what happened? If he still content with mental barrenness and bondage of the mind, what then? If and then. If this something happen, then this something will be. Okay, whether night or day comes, even at night or during the day, only deterioration in wholesome qualities. That means you will not be prosperous. Deterioration means to decline. Decline. What does decline mean? It's not developed, just an undeveloped. Decrease. Okay, so wholesome quality. What does wholesome quality? Kusala Dhamma, the good quality, wholesome quality, the good state, wholesome state, or Kusala Dhamma. So Kusala Dhamma, wholesome quality, will be declined, will be decreased, will undeveloped, will unenhanced. So it's not developed, it's not good, it's not prosperous, will be down. Why? Because of mental barrenness and bondage of the mind. When anyone hold or include or contain with these 5 kinds of mental barrenness and 5 bondages of mind. So day or night, or any time, the Kushala Dhamma, wholesome quality, will be deteriorated, will be declined, will be undeveloped, will be decreased, and not growth to be expected for this person. Not growth means not develop, not increase, not enhance. So it will undevelop, it will decrease, it will decline for that person. Which person? The person who content with mental barrenness and bondages of the mind. So this is the first paragraph. The Buddha just opened the paragraphs, opened the start of his teaching for his disciple bhikkhus. See here, the Buddha used the word bhikkhus, bhikkhavi. Bhikkhus is not only refers to bhikkhu, but bhikkhuni and lay devotees all includes in the word bhikkhus, bhikkhavi, as I already mentioned use many times in our previous classes. So here he just only opened the first paragraph for mental barrenness and bondage of the mind. If the person hold it and wholesome quality, Kushala Dhamma, will not develop, and Akushala Dhamma, unwholesome quality, will be developed. So when the Buddha opened the first paragraph, and the question will come, he questioned himself. What are the 5 kinds of mental barrenness that he has not abandoned? So you see, 5 kinds of mental barrenness and 5 bondages of the mind. And the problem that the Buddha showed the problem. What are the problems? The problems of this sutra. The problem is unwholesome quality will develop and wholesome quality will decline, will deteriorate, not develop, okay, not grow up. So this is the problem, and the problem have their cause, right? Wholesome quality that higher, it is called dukkha samudaya. The Buddha showed the dukkha samudaya. Sorry, the Buddha showed the dukkha satya, because this is the undeveloped, right? Undevelopment, decline, and mental barrenness and bondages of the mind is the cause, dukkha samudaya, the cause. And what are these 5 causes? What are these 5 causes? What are the 5 kinds of mental barrenness? Mental barrenness are the causes of undevelopment in Buddha Sasana, undevelopment of the mental culture or living. So what are the 5? 1, here a bhikkhu is perplexed about the teacher. Here a bhikkhu is perplexed about the teacher. Who is teacher? The Buddha. Doubt him, is not convinced about him, and does not place confidence in him. So the first one, you have doubt. What are doubt? Doubt means kankati. Perplex means kankati. Doubt means vichikicha. You not satisfied. You not confident. You not believe. You not confident. You are doubt. Doubt in what? In Buddha. Sattari kankati. Sattari kankati means in our teacher, the Buddha. What you are perplexed about? You can perplex about his body. His body. You might think that, the body of the Buddha is contained with 32 characteristics of well men, of the good man. So Tvatangsa Mahapurisalakkhana. So 32 characteristics of great men. So you may perplex, you may have doubt in him because of his body, his physical body, whether his physical body contained with 32 characteristics of the great man or not. It is also Sattari Kankati. And Kankati about Buddha, even in the past, now, and in the future, whether the Buddha contained with enlightenment, Buddha, to become a Buddha, whether he existed or not, whether he is the man, he is the real Buddha or not. Okay, so when you have perplexity or you have doubt in Buddhism, in the Buddha, and not confident, and you don't have confidence with him, you not believe, you not give faithful, you not faithful with him, because you doubt something about his body, about his enlightenment, and about his presence in this world. It is called the first mental barrenness. That difficult for you to practice in Buddhism, and difficult for you to practice in Dhamma, also for the prosperity of yourself, to get rid of your suffering in this world. The second one, again, Bhikkhu, perplex about the Dhamma. So the second one about the Dhamma. First one about the Buddha. When you have perplexed, you're not confident, you doubt, and you not place confidence in him, his mind does not incline to others. What does other mean? Other means to try very hard, to try to give your effort. Here also we have the word effort, but here these four words, other, effort, perseverance, and striving, it is similar, is modify each other, but in Buddha's teaching we use different words, we use all the different words, but in the same meaning, about the four kinds of effort, four kinds of effort, virya. So Samma Vayama or virya or viryati. So these four effort to cannot develop. Your mind cannot, your mind does not incline to other, to effort, to perseverance, to striving. To other mean to make your mind want and try and keep going to study, keep going to practice. And effort means not encourage your mind to practice, not keep your mind in practice, and not striving, not push your mind to try hard to study or to practice. So if you're not confident in Buddha, how can you make your mind try to practice with him or in his religion, for example? So since his mind does not incline to other, to effort, to perseverance and striving, and this is the first kind of mental barrenness that he has not abandoned. So if you still doubt in Buddhist, in our teacher, in Buddha, if you still doubt about his physical body or about his present, like enlightenment and his time or blah blah blah, so all of these things, if you still have perplexity or doubts about the Buddha, you are not confident in him, so it is you still hold the first kinds of mental barrenness, that you are difficult to practice, you are not good in practice, you are not make your mind easy to understand the teaching of the Buddha. Second one, the Dhamma. The Dhamma also you might have doubt in the Dhamma. What are the perplex or doubts in the Dhamma? So you might have perplexity. You might have the doubts in Pariyatti Dhamma. Pariyatti Dhamma means you may have doubt in Tripitakas. You're not clear about Tripitaka, whether this Tripitaka is teaching by the Buddha or not. You may doubt about learning, because in Buddhism we have Pariyatta, Pariveda, and Paripatti. So Pariyatti means the Tripitakas. If you perplex, if you doubt in Tripitaka, in the teaching of the Buddha, you not feel free. Your mind is not clear, right? Your mind is not clear to practice. And you may doubt that if I practice the Dhamma, there is the Pariveda. What is Pariveda? To enlighten. So there is enlightened Dhamma. You also perplex. You also doubt with this Dhamma. So Pariyatta and Pariveda, you have doubt. And you might doubt that the Tripitaka, Tepitaka, Buddha Vachanang, Chaturasiti, Dhammakanda, Sahasani. Chaturasiti, Dhammakanda, Sahasani. Whether these three baskets of the Buddha's teaching contain all the teaching of the Buddha about Chaturasiti, 84,000 skandhas, 84,000 codes of Dhammas, or 84,000 of Dhammaskandha. So if you doubt even about the Tipitaka, so this Tipitaka contain enough or not? Why it's so many? 84,000 Dhammaskandhas with 110 volumes, or in translation, English translation is only several books, or two other translation, or in Pali, you read, maybe you can read within 3 months or within 1 month. You may tell, how can is 84,000 codes of Dhamma? How can we count it? Sometimes you doubt it, and if you doubt, your mind is not easy to order, easy to effort, to perseverance, and to strive. And you might doubt, you might not confident about the Vipassana, Pariveda Dhamma. Pariveda Dhamma, you might doubts about the Vipassana or Samatha or Samadhi Vipassana, that this Vipassana or meditation can lead you to get rid of all suffering and to have Nibbana, or to gain the Magga, or to gain the Phala, to gain an Arahant, to gain any kinds of Ariya, of the noble disciple. You might perplex, you might doubt in this. So as the normal worldly beings, we still have doubt, but we just try to have confidence, try to have saddha, confidence in the Buddha. If you have confidence, Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, you develop your mind, develop yourself to practice. This gradual practice, little by little, step by step, your mind will clear. And when you save enough, when you collect enough this merit, you will get rid of your all difficulty, all suffering, and all defilements in one day. Okay, so it is in Dhamma, perplexed in Dhamma, but perplexed in the teaching, the Dhamma, Pariyati Dhamma and Pariveda Dhamma. And Pariyati Dhamma, you may doubt about the Tripitaka, the 84,000 Dhammaskandha, this is real or not. And Pariveda Dhamma about the practice, Vipassana, about the Magga and Magga benefit. It is Arahatship, Arahat, to be an Arahant, and also Sapasankara Saguna Bananama, about the practice and eradicate his body and then attain Nibbana. And about the Sangha, perplex and doubt in Sangha, also when you recite, you pray morning, evening, Supadipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho, Chupadipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho, or Nyaya Padipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Samichi Padipanno, or etc. You're not clear about it. You still have not confidence. You still not place confidence in the Sangha because of you not clear that Supadipanno or not. Their practice good or not. Their practice straight or not. Their practice for enlightenment or not. They are practiced in along with the process of Dhamma teaching or not. So you perplex in these four qualities, and also you perplex about four pairs of people, four pairs of the noble disciple, like Sota Patimagga, Sota Patiphala, Sagadagami Magga, Sagadagami Phala, Anagami Magga, Anagami Phala, and Arahata Magga, Arahata Phala. So you might reflect about these four pairs of noble disciple, and also eight noble individuals. You might have not clear about it. This is called perplexed doubts in the Sangha. And about the training, Cetakhila Sutta that lead you to there is existed or not, there is a real Sikha or not. Sikha, yeah? It means Cetakhila Sutta, Atichitta Sutta, and Atipanya Sutta. These three Sikha is not clear in you. It's not, you are not confident in it. You're not clear, you're not confident in this training. So when you're not clear, when you're not confident in the training, how can you make your mind to train, to push your mind to train? Or you effort, you perseverance, you strive your mind and make your mind get along with practice or not, if you're not sure, you're not clear about the training. So must be clear. Make your mind, try to keep your mind along with the Dhamma. So this is called Sikaya Kankati here. And the last one, Kopito Hoti. Kopito means angry, anger, or aggressive. You are aggressive. Sapramachari so ko pasankato panjamojitasa tata bhavo kajavara bhavo kano. It is tough. You are tough, you are aggressive, you are hostile, or you are hostile, you are not easy to be with, not easy to go too close, not easy to approach. This is the kinds of the fifth one here, irritated. When a bhikkhu is irritated by his fellow man, it means you are aggressive to other. You are not easy. You angry with your subbrahmachari fellow man, or the companion in the holy life. So you are not happy with them. You are not pleased with them. You angry them. Displeased with them. Displeased means not happy, and aggressive toward them. You are not you're hostile toward them, you are not easy, you are not happy, you are not you are not mind with them, and ill-disposed toward him, that you are not feel easy, you not feel happy about this person, about your companion in holy life. And when you have this kupito hoti anatamano, his mind, your mind, it does not incline to other effort, perseverance, and strife. So it is the real, if you not clear with your good friend, Kalyanamitta and Sapramachari, if you not feel good with them, how can you practice with them? How can you practice in Buddha Sasana? So this is the 5 kinds of mental barrenness. Since his mind does not incline to other striving, this is the 5th kind of mental barriers, and he has that he has not abandoned. These are the 5 kinds of mental barrenness that he has not abandoned. So this is the 5 kinds that you have learned a little bit. Just read it. There are in Majjhima Nikaya 16, Majjhima Nikaya number 16, we call Cetakhila Sutta. This is long discourses, very interesting when you read it. And also in Anguttara Nikaya, book 5, Sutra number 206, also this Cetakhila Sutta. And Anguttara Nikaya number 9, Navaka Nipata, number 71, also about that, and have a little bit more, four more kinds of Dhamma. You can read in number 9. And here I just took from Anguttara Nikaya number 10, Anguttara Nikaya 10, and the Sutra number 14. So we have these 10 Sutra, 10 qualities of the Dhamma. So you can look for all in that Sutra, and it is easy for you to do, to have understand more. And you can read also the Atthakatha, the commentary will explain you, especially in Majjhima Nikaya. Majjhima Nikaya will explain you the whole thing and everything. And Anguttara Nikaya also number 5 will explain you a lot, but number 9 and number 10, because it's the later one, so they not explain more about that, the same thing. So because they already explained in Majjhima Nikaya 16 and Anguttara Nikaya book 5, 206. So this is the 5 kinds of mental barrenness. So what are the 5? Sattari Kankati, so doubt in teacher. Dhamme Kankati, doubts in Dhamma, the teaching. And Sankhe Kankati, doubts in order or in Sangha. And Sikkaya Kankati, doubt in training. Ati Sila Sakha, Ati Chitta Sakha, and Ati Panya Sakha. And the 5th one, Kopito Hoti Anatamano. The angry, irritated, and displeased, is not happy with the friend. So this is the 5 for you, and this is for you in on Monday. So I just stop here, and then for Wednesday and Friday I will try to make another live for you, another video for you about the Vinibandha Sutta, the 5 boundaries of the mind, and explanation. So I hope this is enough for 2 more days, Wednesday and Friday. So thank you very much for your effort to the class, and also your sincere practice, and especially to learn the Dhamma. And the Dhamma is very, very important for everyone, and every Dhamma has the benefit for everyone, every time, and especially for practice. So thank you very much. So may you be all happy, secure, and have a happy mind. Thank you very much. Namo Buddhaya.